Mike, big fight Saturday night, Denver, Colorado. Technically Broomfield, but metro area here in Denver. Is this something you've been waiting for your entire life?
Yeah, I mean, all that hard work and all that long time to be where I'm at now. I mean, it's here, and it fell in place at the right time. I mean, I feel good and got the world title defense, first title defense here in my hometown. It's a pleasure, man. It's an honor to be able to do that. So, I mean, it's just a great feeling to me. So, I mean, it's inspiring to myself, you know, that I'm doing this, you know, and I'm from here and I give back to my hometown. And
right.
It's a great feeling.
You know, coming into this fight, a lot of people said this is a risky fight for you to take because of how well Provodnikov did against Bradley. You obviously are a world champ. Your sights are set. You know, there's Marquez and there's Bradley and there's Rios 3. There's so many big fights. A lot of people said that this was a risk. What would you say to those people? And did you feel like it was a risk at all?
I don't feel like it's a risk. I think it's more of a risk for him. I mean, Rios would have been a lot easier fight for him, you know, more of his style to give him more of a chance to win a fight. But Bradley, he didn't fight the way he should have against him, you know.
Right.
He knows that. He knows that he fought the wrong fight against him. You fight the wrong fight against a dangerous dude like this, he's going to have problems.
Probably why we saw a different Bradley last Saturday.
Exactly. If
right?
he fought that same way, he would have skated through that fight. I probably wouldn't even be fighting Provodnikov right now.
Right.
Probably, who knows? That'll change the whole game up. But
right.
I mean, that's the way it is. But I mean, I'm gonna stick to my game plan. I'm gonna stick to what I gotta do to win this fight easier and intelligently.
Right. Does Provodnikov's power, just from what you've seen, is it more or less than Rios, or is it about the same? What do you think?
I guess I wouldn't know until I get hit by him. Until I get in there with him. But I mean, just seeing that, he landed good shot. He landed some good shots against, you know, Bradley. That's what they're all going off of his with his win or with that fight. Is that Bradley fight? So I don't know. We'll see how this fight goes, but I'm not going to give him that opportunity to land those big shots like that, you know, because I'd be a fool to just test that out, you know. At this level, I mean, anything's possible.
Is it fair to say that you learned a lot about yourself in Rios 1 and then in Rios 2 when you actually executed a game plan, you dominated him, not physically but mentally? Does that give you some confidence? Does that say, you know what? As a veteran now, as a guy who's been on the world stage, you know, did that change Mike Alvarado?
That changed me as a fighter in that ring. It seasoned me into a whole different level fighter. You know, it taught me the most about myself strategically, and I mean, it enabled me to implement all those new skills, all them skills that I've had all along that I wasn't using in fights where I put myself in wars. You know, I could have boxed easily against Prescott. I could have the first Rios fight, you know. But that being said, bringing Rudy Hernandez into this camp, giving us that experience that he knows. I mean, he just exploited my style more. He's exploited my boxing that I've had this whole time that I just never utilized.
Right.
So,
Mike, I want to ask you a serious question. You have kids, you've got family, you got a large family. Do you ever say, eventually, these wars, at some point, something has to change because my body and my brain and there's only so many wars a human body can take, and every one, you know, your past 4 or 5 have all been battles.
Yeah, I mean, those kind of fights like that is what makes people's careers end,
right,
you know,
right.
A little quicker, sooner than they would like. So, you know, knowing that, and that's what helps me stick to a boxing game plan. That's what helps me switch my game up.
Because you say I want to last long.
I want to last long.
So would it be fair to say sometimes you look at it as a brother or a dad than a boxer?
Yeah. You know, I mean, maybe now I'm like,
Cart's full. Sorry, fellas.
Trying to be the beehive of boxing now, you know.
Right.
Be smart. Be strategic. Not go to war, man.
Right.
I would take it to war. I can give the fans what they want.